Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we are going to be reacting to all the openings and endings of Classroom of the Elite. Yes, we are returning to openings reactions, starting with this. I'm starting with this one because we are going to be reacting to this the very next day. So by the time you see this, most likely, we'll be starting the first few episodes of the show a couple times a week until we're caught up for the spring season. So definitely subscribe to the channel now if you haven't, because there's a lot more opening reactions, a lot of shows that are coming out that are already on the channel. So if you're new, definitely do that. Or if you're old and you haven't been around in a while, now's the time to resub and do all that stuff. Also check out the Patreon for all the uncuts. We'll be way ahead of this show and a bunch of other stuff over on there. That link will be down below. Let's go ahead and start. Also, as usual, I don't know anything about the show, genre, nothing. We're going in cold and blind as usual, so this is going to be fun. Okay, they're in a bathroom, or okay, a classroom. Yes. Okay, so far we're seeing like typical, I mean, in the title, Classroom of the Elite, maybe some elite people. Usually in these opening reactions, I like to guess, especially when we're this blind, I like to guess what's going on. No, it just kind of looks like a classroom, maybe elite, I don't know, maybe for like people with special talents or something, or some type of like, I don't know. So it feels like a private specialty school to me so far. Yeah, it's like in the water, isolated. Is that different languages or one? Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. We're going to pause here. That is a lot of different things said that looks like in different languages. You guys let me know in the comments what languages they're writing all these in. I mean, obviously we see Japanese, and we have, oh, English here. The outward shows I have always thought the actions of men the best. What is the words, like, what's the meaning of these? Like, is people from this Classroom of the Elite from different countries possibly that speak different languages? I don't know. Yeah, it's like all of that really fast. Huh. Seems like all the teachers and students. Huh. Nice chill song so far too. Plus K-Day. I really don't know. Like, I'm actually kind of intrigued by it showing this many different languages. It really makes me think that everybody's from a different country or something, or speaks a different language. But I also like seeing some of the teachers really fast makes me think, I don't know, you never know what you're going to get with a show like this. So is there going to be combat? Is this like, I don't know the genre. I think that's kind of cool though. Like, what the hell? What kind of show is this? Oh yeah, I like this song. But I wish I knew what all this said. I think that might be a first that I can think of on opening reactions, like on openings in general that I've seen, where it's so focused on text and like words, but like going in different languages and stuff like that. It's such a unique spin on this, but it really has me thinking, like, what the fuck type of show this is. It's actually, this is a deceiving opening, I feel like, because it's not telling us shit other than, hey, we're in a classroom and we're fucking elite, bitch. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of openings. Definitely check out, I'll put a playlist somewhere of all the opening reactions and ending reactions we've done, but like, I can't remember one that's been this confusing to a point, using like different languages and stuff. We definitely have had ones where you get like, I don't know, that it's so confusing that there's no way to gauge what kind of show it is. And then sometimes we have the deceiving opening. This does go with the way of like Classroom of the Elite. Here's a classroom. Here's some people that might possibly be elite. Yeah, no, it's interesting. That was a very, like, I don't know really what to think so far, but we have more openings and endings, obviously. So definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We're doing this show, like I said before. So You should be able to see it on the channel. You can watch ahead on the Patreon. All right, here's ending one. Wonder what kind of endings we're gonna get with this show. Sometimes they're chill, still shots. Okay. Okay, so more focus on the music. It's still just telling me it's a fucking school. I need more information. I like this. I think maybe it's the singer, but I think I'm liking this song a little better than the opening so far. It's just my first thought. What's the point system? Like ranking yourself? That's like the ranking of the elites or something? That's the only clue that I feel like to gauge like what the hell this show is. Looks like there's a point system on maybe when it comes to like how good this, I don't know, what kind of show it is, like how good you are as a student, like the ranking of the student. But there's also a 0 points. We're still in the school. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is not gonna be like a typical school anime. I just don't get that vibe, even though it's kind of hard to gauge off these. I don't know what to think. What the fuck is that bear? Okay, hold on. That's the first time where it's making me like, because it's looked like it's been so like hard to read on these openings of what type of show this is. Is this somebody's past, or is this their nightmare or dream? Imaginary friend? Like, what the fuck is this bear? And the bear got him to tie up his dad? Like, what is that? I just don't know what to think. And she's a clown. Thighs and clowns. What? Now we're starting to get visuals that like, now it's making me think, okay, it's not as it seems. This is probably the most like defining, like, what the fuck is this? Like, is that the most like the highest in the elites? Like, this looks like some type of gang or something, or like, I don't know, somebody got like higher, as we saw from the first ending, like higher points or something. And now, I don't know, it has us like fucking down below, like we're on the ground with this view. Like we're getting stepped on or some shit. Is that the antagonist, maybe? Okay, I like that drop. Here we go. What the fuck is that mask? Some type of like mafia or people that work for the government or something. It seems to be like some, because we saw in the first opening where there's like, they're in the ocean. So I thought, okay, they're like, or well, barely, but they're, you know, they're surrounded by water. So I thought maybe like, okay, this is kind of like a private school, but specialty school, but I can't tell what kind of. Is it a combat thing? Because it gives me the vibes with some of the, even though we're not seeing fights or anything. So I don't want to make that assumption, but man, does it get, I don't know. It gives me that tone a little bit. All right, ending 2. Uh-oh. I don't know if I like blue butterflies, because I feel like shit goes down when you see a fucking blue butterfly. Either time travel, fucking the butterfly effect, like, which is, has to do with time travel. I feel like there's some symbolism with that for sure. There's definitely something going on. You don't show a blue butterfly for no fucking reason in a show, or a game or whatever. From my limited experiences, I feel like there's always something going on with the butterfly effect or some shit when you show that. Not every time. Sometimes it can, but almost every time. Is there possible time travel in this or something? Or something happens that sets the course for shit to go down? I don't know. That's probably going to make me overthink. But I love overthinking on these openings. If you're new, subscribe, because this is what you get on these. And we're about to get a ton more. Yeah, it's so mysterious. Yeah, what are those? They're being chained up. Do they get to this school and then they're stuck there? They're like, or they get locked into the school forever or something, or you can't leave. Like, because what? Like something big happened and it makes them trapped there, or maybe it could be like, I don't know, symbolized like they're trapped in whatever they're in or whatever they're doing or something. Maybe though, maybe they could be just locked in the school. And what are with these poses? When do you lay there like that? If I saw someone laying like that in a school, I'd be like, get the fuck up. What is that? What? That shit's gotta be dirty. The fucking stairs. When they clean them? I think we've seen that person a couple times now. I can't really tell. I would think they could be the main characters because it shows that, but we've seen like different people so far. So it seems like it could be an ensemble type cast. It reminds me, like, I don't want to make comparisons to like Assassination Classroom or whatever, but like off the title and some of the things we've seen in some, like, I feel like it's kind of hinting at some maybe darker themes or something. Okay, we got opening 3, but make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are doing, like I said earlier, we are doing the show immediately after this. So we're going to be doing the show a couple times a week until we're caught up. There's a new season that's coming out in April. We'll be way ahead on Patreon, so check that out. Okay. A lot of games. That is a lot of fucking dice and a lot of games. We gonna be playing games in season 3? Like, yeah. This definitely is maybe the theme of season 3 is there, because it'd be funny if they were playing like some type of like death game or something with all these goddamn like board games or something, but to the death or some shit. But I still can't tell. I'm like guessing on it from what I've seen in the openings and endings so far. It feels like there could be darker themes involved, or most likely. But I wonder what the game symbolizes in this. Is it more of just like people are playing fucking games with each other or something? Possibly. Like they're gonna play shogi until they kick the living shit out of each other. And even we're bringing puzzles into this. What the fuck? Holy shit. For one, I think this might be my favorite song. You guys will let me know in the comments what your favorite opening and ending is for the show. But I gotta say, like, I'm kind of in shock right now. I understand like they're using all these games to say there could be like, I don't know, some type of like people are playing games with each other, or this is like going to be like a big mind fucking game. But this makes this more difficult because I don't know what the fuck this show's about. So I'm like, and this season, this opening seems to be the main focus of it is playing games. And then this dude like aims a thing at himself, and then he fucking blows up. So does that mean that dude like freaking KOs himself or gets killed in the season or something? Is that what that symbolizes? Or like, can people disappear or die in this show? Is that a thing? And now there's suddenly magic? Has there been magic in this show and I haven't been able to tell, like, from the openings? I mean, you gave a girl a fucking staff. I'm so confused. Checkmate, you're dead. Maybe they're the main characters and I just missed, but we saw him with like other people, so I was kind of thinking it was an ensemble thing. But this opening was definitely my favorite. Visually and musically, I thought was better than the others. Now we still got one more ending left, but I gotta say, like, it's really, that one really made me think. There's just so much going on visually in that opening compared to the others. Maybe the show is like a big mind fuck. Everyone's playing mind games with each other to, I don't know, like survive or like to show you're the best because we saw that point system, and maybe it's just real like that fucking strict and like competitive. I don't know. I feel like I'm probably so goddamn off, but I love doing these type of reactions because it's just like I have nothing to go off of on what the show is. So I love guessing. Okay, this one's more fun. Maybe the third season is more fun. Oh. What did the bear do to make you cut your hair? Wait a second. I know chess, and I don't think you can play chess like that. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think you get 8 queens against a king unless that's a harem or an orgy. Usually that's a harem, but they're surrounding him, so that might just be a death sentence. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, now this feels more like a classic ending. Very focused on her. She had kind of a scary smile, which makes me think she might be like mischievous, or from all these board games and these strategy things we saw in like opening 3 and now this, it makes me think like there is some type of some type of like games they're playing or competitive thing that they're doing that you need to be insanely intelligent. And I get kind of from her that she might be pretty smart, and this dude is something's happening with this guy who seems to be the main character, and there's a bunch of girls that are literally like the 8 queens and 1 king I can't get that out of my head. Huh. I'm feeling this song though. I think opening 3 and ending 3 might be the best. So maybe they knew each other childhood, because they're both look younger there, so childhood friends possibly. Well, I found myself kind of lost in these openings and endings. I really enjoyed them, but I think it was very obvious to me that opening 3 and ending 3 were like at least for me, were my favorites. You guys let me know what your favorites of the show were, but when it came, like, don't get me wrong, opening 1 visually kind of mind fucked me a little bit because I couldn't, there's so much languages going on, but the big thing I noticed was the drastic difference in everything that was happening in each opening and ending. Like, there was not even the same tone. I mean, there's no way to guess what type of show this is. If you just watched every single one, you'd be like, oh, that's a different show. That's a different show from each opening. Like, it made me think one thing. We got to opening 3 and I thought, oh, is this a different show now? Like, is this like they go in a different direction or something? Or like, maybe just shit steps up then. Like the music wise, I thought it was very good. I thought they seemed to fit the visuals pretty well. I thought opening 3 was the best vocally, and just like for me, it pumped me up. I thought it fit like the fucking crazy ass setting of just all these people playing board games and games with each other. The ending 3 surprised the shit out of me with the 8 queens and 1 king that still has me fucking like reeling right now, not knowing what to think, but it has me excited. We are doing the first couple episodes. Literally, I'm recording it right after this and it'll be on the channel the next day. But if you want to watch ahead and early, definitely check out the Patreons. We should have a few episodes up already by this point. ahead and early, along with a bunch of exclusive shows over on there. That link will be down below. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.